While we've heard Aaron Zahn's name a lot over the past few years, since even before he became JEA's chief executive, we have not heard as much about Ryan Wannemacher, the former chief financial officer, now Zahn's co-defendant. News 4 JAX reporter Janice Harris tried to talk with Wannemacher, as Jim mentioned, and his attorneys after he was released on bond. Janice, as you stand there in the rain, God bless you, what can you tell us about him?
It is pouring down right now, but yes, there's a lot we can tell you now about Ryan Wannemacher. You know, he's known to many as the former CFO for JEA, but before that, he had ties to JEA several years ago. According to that federal indictment, he's also facing wire fraud and conspiracy just like Aaron Zahn. But earlier this afternoon, I was inside the courtroom as Wannemacher walked into federal court, chained in handcuffs around his wrists and ankles. Within 2 hours, this was Wannemacher and his attorneys walking out of federal court after paying a $100,000 bond. I asked him multiple questions. He didn't even have to put any money down on that bond. I asked him multiple questions, but he and his attorneys did not comment. Take a listen.
Mr. Wannemacher, do you have a statement that you'd like to make?
Any statement at all that you'd like to make,
time.
sir? Do you feel like you're the scapegoat? Do you feel like someone else should be there instead of you? Do you guys have anything to say to the taxpayers at all, sir?
We don't have a comment to make at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And as you heard, they said no comment. Now, Wannemacher was ordered by Judge Monty Richardson to turn over his passport. He must stay in the continental United States as he awaits trial. We learned that this isn't the first time that he has worked in finance. He has a bachelor's degree in financial consulting. JEA explained in a biography about him that he once worked for JP Chase as a vice president of investment banking. This included working with utility companies around the country. In addition to that, let's take a look at some of the other history for him. Wannemacher joined JEA April of 2015 as a director of financial planning and analysis. Then in April 2018, he became chief financial officer. He reported to Zahn during Zahn's time as CEO and interim CEO. Prosecutors say that it was during that time that Wannemacher and Zahn created that bonus plan called the Performance Unit Plan, also known as PUP. According to the indictment, that included preparing a spreadsheet that showed the bonus plan could have paid out $345 million. Wannemacher was terminated from JEA on December 27th, and just like Aaron Zahn, Wannemacher's attorneys entered a not guilty plea earlier this afternoon on behalf of him today. And also, just like Zahn, if convicted, he could face up to 25 years in prison. Reporting live from the federal courthouse, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.